Alright, so you guys commentate, I'll just take my headset off, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
Absolutely. And I can't see the overlays. Who is what color?
I think on the left we have Joxxy.
Yeah, no, Twinkie was that color. I like this is light versus dark. New versus old.
Apprentice
Narrative
versus
spun
master.
from the beginning of time.
Actually, though. Oh no! Oh, okay. Joxxy's gonna miss the star pull. Just had a little bit too much turn and didn't get to the jump correctly. Okay.
She would have hit it if she was in the right position. That's for sure. Now I think Twinkie's gonna give it a go. Has a few more stats to pull it off.
And
picks them all up midair. Yeah, that's somebody who's been grinding.
Yeah, I mean, to get this far, you gotta be grinding. Seems to know his stuff. I have never interacted with the player because I've been gone since he's joined, but I mean, to get here is a great feat. Yeah,
exactly.
No, I need to catch up on current events, dude.
And we're all happy that you're here to witness them. Genuinely.
Glad to be back.
The fervor since the Kirby Air Riders 2 announcement has been, it has revitalized this scene. Like, I showed up and started doing some ranked here and there, actually participating in the community a lot more this year, but
love that.
It went, I think, like 5 times the amount of activity since that announcement. At least twice as many players who are consistently grinding in the netplay server. There were people like Piccolo or Nox. Nox wasn't able to join. I promised him that I'd gas him up in here because he's somebody who I think he got to. Where is he currently in the leaderboard? He has been climbing, like taking names. Let me take a quick look.
Wow, yeah.
Our leaderboard, Nox 15. This guy showed up like 2-3 months ago, got to 15. I think he even got a little bit higher. He might have even been like 13, 12, something like that.
That's wow. In that short of a time span, pretty good.
Yeah. This is just the beginning.
It's looking like I think
more like 1 month.
Saw on the I think the prediction was an offensive power might be the ticket. So it looks like we're going to a destruction derby unless I misread.
I'm gonna trust your judgment because I was looking at leaderboards because I'm.
Okay, gotcha. I think we have a DD on our hands. Twinkie is going to be sitting real pretty on the wagon star here. Warp, as much as I hate the warp star, it's serviceable in a destruction derby.
It's got some bulk.
It certainly does.
I'd like to see more HP on that thing. I just saw Joxxy pick up a couple offenses, a defense. I mean, the stats are agreeing with the prediction, so
yeah.
Look for orange, look for blue, look for red.
For sure. Twinkie looks real good right now. I do wonder, since he's a pretty new player, how comfortable he is with a charge tank. I did see him go right past it. That's the same one. Has passed it twice, hasn't gone for it. It's, in my opinion, free.
It's extremely good on wagon. It's so free on the wagon.
Yeah.
I've been. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Go ahead.
All good. Yeah. It's like one of the first things I teach people when they start out this game, if they're like, once you've gotten past like how to control your vehicle, like try charge tanks on all of the relevant vehicles and get comfortable with it. That is like, because you get offensive power, you get that collecting power. It's so good to have that in the back of your pocket.
It can be extremely useful early for getting a stat advantage if you're somebody who likes to go for some like semi-early mid round fights. It's also by the end of the game, presumably if you're doing well, you're gonna have a lot of stats anyway. So you want to be comfortable on that vehicle at all speeds. Otherwise, you're gonna run into Gordos and just zoom past stats like 17 times in a row.
Definitely.
I've been there.
It looks like the repositioning here of Dynablade definitely going to help out both of them.
Yeah, they're both chasing this.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay, that's big.
actually repping Hostess very well with this match. Twinkie is
For real.
best product in their line.
Get this man's
Oh, and
sponsor.
finishes it up. Sponsored by
man, after
Hostess.
my own heart. Wagon versus Warp Star. Justice has been served.
Now it's gonna be Wagon v Wagon. Can Joxxy pick up a bunch of
wet noodle
stats to
fight.
make this possible? Oh, going for Rex.
I thought that she was going Rex to get on the wagon, but she might be going for the gambit here.
You know what? When I saw her get on Rex, I'm like, obviously this is just usage of. Oh, never mind. The wagon was actually really close.
Yeah.
I don't know the Wii.
Now gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, in a destruction derby, at least I don't think that you have enough maneuverability to really avoid getting hit by a wagon. There are other machines, like if you're going up against somebody on a scooter, you might be able to get away with avoiding some abilities, surviving for a bit. I had a match earlier where I had lost the first match. It was versus Ethan, and I think they were on a jet. They were on a jet or a scooter, and I was on a wheelie bike. And all I did was drive around in circles and barely avoid his attacks. Oh my god.
What a smack.
Oh,
Any
barely
other
avoided
machine
the
is dead
rails.
here. Literally, other than the Hydra, Rex is like the bulkiest machine. And just down to a sliver.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think the prediction was Destruction Derby 2, which is actually a fighting chance for the Rex wheelie. Because you get
Drag Race 2?
Okay. Maybe, I can't tell if that was a fake prediction or if I'm just incapable of reading.
Now, if this was Drag Race 1, we could talk about upsets. But,
yeah. With the right boost panel RNG.
Yeah, exactly. Still, I saw Drag Race and I'm like, wheeled vehicle? That's a neuron activation.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna hit the last mile on foot for the fans. Alright,
She's running the distance. She's
going
for speed.
Okay.
They're trolling, just a little light trolling.
Just a wee bit. I love the outlines. Taco is cooking with these.
Actually cooking. True light versus dark energy.
Definitely. I gotta lock in with these these tournaments. I genuinely don't know if that was a false prediction or if it was just me not catching the words. I feel like I'm shirking my duties here.
Well, I'm going to defer to your expertise and pretend like you don't do anything wrong. So, false prediction it was.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm here. Why would I not agree with my co-commentator? Now, if you were my opponent.
Oh yeah, then it's like you are literally Satan on site.
Okay, that was a really good start though. Impressive from Twinkie. You may have trained them up a little too well, Joxxy.
A little too good of a teacher.
Isn't that just as satisfying? Isn't that technically a win for her either way?
Absolutely. You can't be too mad when you lose to your own apprentice.
At least I've watched enough stories and anime to know that that's supposed to be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. A little bit of
turbo time?
Start. Okay,
I don't think Joxxy likes
Joxxy. Turbo's a little. It hasn't been
spicy.
sort of. It's spicy. A personal preference machine. It has a lot of good stats, but it also. I've noticed a few instances where Turbo gets hit by like one shot of the firework, and it's brought back to like 0 speed, little sitting duck. Serpent was almost punished really badly for using Turbo early in an earlier match.
It has a really bad hit stun modifier, so it's just like a sitting duck for way longer than most machines. But at the same time, it's wacky movement and it's a weird charge mechanic where it can fully charge by going backwards.
Super good if you know how to bounce off boxes correctly.
Yes, if you can keep your momentum going, it is great at stat collecting and fighting. It's just if you trip up once, it can be over. Ooh, that is a great stat injection for Joxxy. Everything she needs there, boost and turn. You get a few of those on a jet and you're cooking.
Ooh. I like this. Just a line of decent stats.
Yeah.
She's
I smell another DD here. I'm looking at some defenses, some boosts.
The first box
And
you
they're
opened
not
was
going
3
too
defenses
fast.
and an attack, so I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. Both these machines do like Destruction Derby. Scooter more for tying than fighting.
Yeah.
But it still is serviceable. I think that honestly Scooter's like the safest thing to get on other than the jet in this game right now. Because gliders are off, like there's nothing it does badly. And it's like it's cream of the crop in so many races.
Yeah. I think it's just like a good machine for a skillful user. It's something that I could see people use very effectively in the mid, like early to mid, but if you're not well versed in it, you might have trouble collecting stats or like actually engaging in fights when you have a billion top speed. But
For sure.
But then I've seen enough like exactly. And it looks like they've been putting a lot of work in, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'll witness myself.
True. Okay, Dragoon is in play. Not what you want to see for Destruction Derby, but
yeah. You see Joxxy
You can always
immediately goes
make
for that red box.
yeah. You can always just, even if you don't want the machine, make your opponent sweat a bit by grabbing a piece.
I don't know. I personally, I mean, I played the game, so you feel the pressure after you hear it once. For a match like this where we think it's gonna be Destruction Derby, you just gotta double check and make sure it's not Hydra, just, you know, for safety reasons.
Yeah,
Break
definitely.
a box here or there. See, breaks a red box. I wouldn't want to deal with that either, Joxxy. You're completely justified.
Yeah, for sure. I have lost so many tournament games to someone getting 3 pieces in 1 minute.
And you know what's really funny? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I just like I see that shit in my sleep, bro. It's like that you know that haunts you. When you're like up in stats and then they just get the machine. Definitely
Joxxy,
prioritize getting at least 1 piece.
This is actually a perfect example of what I was actually about to say. She missed. Okay, maybe she doesn't even bother going back. There's so much pressure. Oh, breaks the meteor mid-air.
Oh,
hold on. This might be kind of
The
pro.
stats are gonna take a while to get down there.
Yeah, she knows where they're gonna land though. But no, just collecting a piece, you can have no intention of actually. Oh, beautiful!
Nice pickup. Big. Oh, and a top speed too?
Really well played from Joxxy. Oh, and
Another
an
all.
all.
Both alls. Or two
Must have
alls
dropped
both
from
players.
from a different meteor.
Yeah.
Isn't gonna know.
Lucky.
To finish that, you don't even need to collect the entire legendary machine to apply enough pressure to get a stat advantage. Joxxy wasted about, I say wasted, but at least maybe it gave her peace of mind, and maybe it will end up with her winning. But she spent like 30 seconds missing a box, going back to the volcano, opening the box, still not getting the piece. But now she doesn't believe she has to worry about the Dragoon. So as long as she like gets back on course, then it's all good. But some players will spend like an extra 45 seconds breaking every red box, not collecting stats, and then just losing out.
Big tempo loss.
So yeah, if that's the beauty of there being boxes that are obviously legendary machines. You pick one up, you apply the pressure, up to you whether you want to collect more or not. You collect more, it's a good machine, you win. It also puts a target on you, because then you can't just cruise. So
Okay, we're gonna match machines here. That is an interesting play.
Stat-wise, I think she has more speed.
Yeah.
And Twinkie loses a top speed and doesn't go back for it. Did they?
Interesting. Now,
If it is a
both
DD,
players are going kind of fast now. I do wonder if this is just one of those legendary 4 top speed drag races. Not so much 4 as they're going pretty fast, but it did really look like a DD early on, but now I'm having doubts.
it's spread evenly enough that
Heavyweight belt. Okay, who has the better speed storage?
and
They both know the tech.
yeah, Joxxy, I'm completely on board for the vehicle change. made all the difference.
turns
There are no
actually-
jumps here besides the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
excellent.
the bird is not going to help you, unfortunately. You do want to get rid of that by pressing Z, which is an add-on to the hack pack, not within the normal game. Yeah, a couple of things with Nebula Belt and a scooter ditto. Never take air. If you take any amount of air, you pretty much just lose all your speed storage. You just have to like gain that all over again. And the turns can be a little tough because if you don't take it really wide to not hit the walls, you will lose a lot of your speed storage. It looks like Joxxy just was very comfortable with that, has been used to that tech for long enough now that she was just able to use her OG skills to show that there's still much to teach you, young one.
That knowledge don't come from nowhere. It's time in the
True.
streets, taking names up and down that leaderboard. I want to ask, I do know the tech with charge. When you say speed storage, is that just referring to... I would like to... If you could explain that to me, just so I am sure I'm on the right page. For anybody who doesn't know as well.
I'm sure that the speedrunning community has like an actual name for this. I just came up with the name speed storage, but it's basically the wheelies all have this weird property where if you are charging with high enough boost, you can actually exceed your maximum speed and get a higher boost speed. So you can maintain that speed by mashing A if you have a high enough charge. Because on the scooter, if you just like tap A with like 13 charge, like you get a full charge. So basically, you just mash A, and you stay above your top speed for extended periods of time until you go in the air or like hit a wall or something. You can also use this, why I call it speed storage and not something else. You don't have to get it from your own like boost by yourself. If you like hit a boost panel, you can retain the boost panel speed by mashing A as well. So it goes both ways, maybe your own boost stat or just your momentum you already have.
So yeah, speed storage makes sense when you're thinking about it as speed accrued over top speed using a variety of methods, one of which being the use of charge and boost on a scooter in particular. Cool.
Yes.
Making sure,
Yeah, the speed that you get from it scales with boost, and then it scales with charge because you have to have enough charge to like mash A to keep getting the boost over and over.
Ooh, Joxxy slides in and
Nice
steals
flank.
those stats.
Ooh, that's a good box too.
Yeah, no, it's been a good start for her. I think she's been doing a good job prioritizing good luck.
Now I would get that
boxes.
boost over the pillar. Yeah,
And that
the
really
boost
hurts
is
from
more
Twinkie.
important.
Machine leaves right as they're trying to pick it up.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, now here I would prioritize the mic. Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
what you want to do.
Twinkie leaves with the top speed. I think that it looks like that's what they were going for through that whole scuffle, but Joxxy's actually
Now, honestly,
in a really good
like,
position now.
Yeah, I mean, I think Twinkie's just happy to be alive and get the top speed. Like, that's more than enough in my book.
Nice.
That's tough.
Yeah,
And there it is.
Joxxy,
Good kill.
early kill. Big run, probably looks like they're going for the Lance Star.
Looks
Which
like it.
is a bit
Yep.
tough because it's insanely strong up against a wagon that's pretty dang tanky.
Yeah.
So let's see what their strategy is going to be on that, because until it gets some speed, the Lance is going to be a little slow. So if the goal is stat collection, I want to see...
Yeah, you need boost.
Yeah, I want to see some boost.
The 4-charge box for the wagon.
I know, she actually has so much charge. Did I see a rocket?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay,
she lost the top speed.
That's tragic.
That's so sad.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
that if later on in the match, Joxxy may pick up that rocket. If she believes it's a
Yeah.
race.
Definitely.
Right now,
Although I
she's very
know
comfortable.
she loves the wagon. Very comfy machine. If you don't got gliders, you can just sit on a wagon all day long. And I think she might just do that.
Like, why
Both machines
risk...
in play.
Yeah. I just keep seeing, every time I look at her screen, I see charge. Like, full charge box. So if
Yeah.
it were a drag, you know, make the change, make the switch. But I also
So-
think that Joxxy's going to come back for more fights, so...
Yeah. This is kind of an interesting situation where I think Joxxy actually has the right idea at the moment. I always try and preach don't go for the best machine per se, but go for matching your opponent's machine. So like, Wagon, I think we're going into a DD again. Although who knows? Last time we thought it was a DD, but there's not a lot of speed. There's a lot of charge, boost, offense, defense. Wagon is king in Destruction Derby and serviceable with this low of speed for a drag race if both players have low speed, because you can snake with the boost stat. But the idea here is that you don't need the rocket unless your opponent has a good drag race machine. Like, this Wagon will beat the Lance in a drag race, so you're machine matching here. In this scenario, what I might do, instead of picking up the rocket, just to have a dominant Destruction Derby presence, is destroy the rocket so that they can't get it. Yeah, so as long as they don't get a scam machine for drag race, you can just sit pretty on your Wagon.
Actually, very insightful comments, because we had a couple instances. Somebody lost earlier because I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. They had gotten a kill. I think it was Joxxy, actually. Joxxy got a kill on Wheelie Bike.
Oh yeah,
against
and then she got off her Wheelie Bike, and then she got on the Warp Star because the Warp Star is the worst machine in the game. It lost.
So yeah, if you know that there's a machine that is an underdog, pull it out at the last second when you're behind, and has a chance to win on a certain amount of maps with a stat disadvantage, just kill him. Take the couple seconds. The couple seconds will save you the entire match. That's 6 whole minutes saved. You don't have to win the one after.
The opportunity cost is too great of letting them get that scam machine, and we look like we might be getting another kill.
She's going for it. Yeah, I like the pressure a lot. She doesn't. Her HP is off the screen. She's not working.
Yeah.
Going back.
The sword is actually pretty. The sword is pretty deadly for machines with bad acceleration. It doesn't do that much damage, but you can kind of like get people caught in a loop and just keep hitting them. Ooh, okay. If this is a drag race, there's actually a tech. There is a tech that is specific to the Nitro Wheelie, a custom machine, where you can just keep spamming A and turning into a wall and then letting go in the correct order and timing.
Whoa.
That you essentially get the Swerve Star wall glitch.
I had no idea this was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been kept under wraps because no one uses the Nitro Wheelie except for like me. But yeah, it honestly, it might even get
Joxxy,
swerves.
you might want to destroy yourself. Okay.
Yeah. The only thing killing Joxxy is Joxxy.
That's really... Ooh, falls off.
Oh no, I do appreciate he showed off the sick flips you can do on the Nitro Wheelie before completely voiding out.
As people know, only DD to have that I like how Joxxy has just enough glide that even though she flies underneath, she can get back.
Yeah.
That's so
You gotta have some fantastic stats to make that work with the Wagon. This is like, if you are on a Wagon because you're like, oh, it's a DD, this is your worst nightmare. Because at any point in time, you could just fall, go to 1 HP, and then get killed.
And it's not with the items and weapons that spawn on this map, it's actually not easy to just get the one kill and then stay alive the rest of the time, so it's...
Yeah. There's so many time bombs and Gordos and normal bombs that, like, if there's enough chaos, you can just kind of lose by falling one too many times.
No, this one's assured victory.
We're farming. Yeah, we're farming right now.
Okay, it was still a really good display from
yeah, it definitely was.
Through and through.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
On the topic of vehicle matching, you always gotta look for your win con, even if you're significantly behind. In that scenario, if I'm Twinkie, I'm thinking, okay, I just got killed, there's not that much time left, I'm never gonna get the stat advantage, but if I think it's a DD, based on the stats I've seen, there's a 1 in 5 chance that it's Destruction Derby 1, so maybe I should get a gliding machine instead of the Nitro Wheelie in the hopes that she falls and I don't.
Well, that's it, right?
That's true. Even against all odds, yeah. Against all odds, you gotta have at least one win con. Because if your win con is like hit them 15 times with Gordos and you don't get hit once, that's less likely than don't fall in the hole.
Yeah, the idea your 2 win cons there as Twinkie in that last game are either go for a tie with a slippery machine or get a gliding machine and hope that Joxxy falls.
DD1 or DD3 too. Like you don't know what DD it's gonna be. DD3, you might be able to get away on the elevated platforms.
Yeah, you can definitely try and play keep away if you have a little bit of speed, especially because sometimes even if your opponent's way ahead of you in DD pool, like they might not have that much speed. They like you could potentially have like a couple more top speed and a lot more glide, and just try and live. It can happen. DDs are much easier to come back from than like a single race.
Also, I